Hey, Bessie, this is Lucretia Thomas. I am the founder of EmpowerHER firm, where we help women in business like you scale. And you are here for a reason. We're going to jump into it tonight. So, last week we talked about structuring your business. We laid out from top to bottom what that looks like in order to be approved for some real funding and actually get certified to be able to obtain access to various million, thousands difference of government contracting. Right, this week, we're going to make sure you actually have something good to sell that your avatar, your people want to buy, they're willing to pay for. You're going to price it right so that you're actually profiting in your business. All right. A lot of women don't have a problem with gaining clients or a problem with gaining sales. They have a problem that their pricing and the offer just does not speak to who their audience is or who their avatar is. Do you even have an avatar? Do you know who your avatar is? Um, I want you to write that down. So if you made it here, by now you should have this template in front of you. It is the offer and pricing structure. You should know who your avatar is. A lot of questions on this template is going to help you find your avatar. I don't care how long you've been in business, what you need, what level you need to reach, what you don't know, what you do know, should know is who your avatar is in order to do anything. Lucretia, who's your avatar? My avatar is women, minority women. My avatar makes at least $80,000 a year. My avatar is probably in a yoga studio or she's at a high quality networking event with individuals of 100,000 annual income. Who is she? What does she look like? Where does she eat? Where does she shop? My avatar is in Target. My avatar is in a coffee shop like me at 6 or 7 p.m. Where is your avatar? You need to notice so you can fix pricing problem. You don't have a money problem, you have an offer and pricing. I'm going to help you with that tonight. It doesn't matter whether you own a cleaning company, a daycare, whether you do lashes, you make wigs, whether you are a real estate agent. It does not matter what industry you're in. Pricing is key. It's key to change your life. Pull up your template and go through it with me. Have it on the side of the screen so that you can check out the visual and feel your template out as we're going along. You don't want to just blow this up and I put it here so you can see it because you might click on the template and say, hey, what does this mean? I need clarification. That's why you need to do the work and go through this video with me so I can explain it. This is an offer and price. Yeah, I want you guys to clients do really well with this. We just had last client um, vegan business, doing catering, working from home. Like guys, pricing and key strategy, all right? And then not being afraid to do that B2B business. I don't want to be trying to run in and gain 20, 30,000, $20, $30 like here's business. You want to be like my avatar maybe a corporation or organization. I can go into big women's organizations worldwide, go over to Charlotte, Houston, Texas, Philadelphia, and empower her. This is what we offer to the community for minority women. Let's work together. What do the women in your organization need? This is what we bring to the table. What something that y'all have available this quarter or even into the universities. This is B2B, and you need to know your pricing at a higher scale, but it's always still the same strategy and structure. You gotta break it down. Okay? So, the first question is, what problem do you solve? Okay? What problem do you solve? You have to know what problem do you solve. You are hairstylist and you want to essentially get from behind a chair and stop, exchanging time for every single dollar you make. Whether it take you 2 hours to do a hairstyle and that hairstyle might come to $300. So we exchange two hours for $300. How many times do you need to do that to make $1,000 a day? Like it really goes down to numbers. Or you're a hairstylist and you're like, I want to create a membership. Um, I need something else that my people can, dive deep into where I can make some liquid cash all day, every day, passive on the back end. Say I don't want to get in front of the chair today, but I still want to do $1,000. What else are you doing to create passive income? Let's talk about another one. How long does it take to deliver? If it only takes 5 hours total and you want to turn it to $100, that's not sustainable. The client that, made wigs, she loves to do custom wigs. Sometimes she say it would take her 4 hours to create a wig. She would literally $1,000. Like it just don't make sense. If it took you 3 hours to create this wig, you had to purchase the wig, um, put all these materials and products into the wig. You probably cut it, you might colored it, you washed it, you flared on it, you styled it. It took you 3 hours to do all these things, and then you go online or package it and you ship it. You don't even charge the customer to ship it, and you send it to them for $300. That is underpriced. If it takes me 3 hours to cut custom and style a wig on my feet, or whether I'm sitting down, you're going to at least pay $500 for it. And the quality of the hair is another thing. How much did you pay for the hair? All these things go into perspective. What transformation do you deliver? You got to really think about it. Use your sheet and write this down, right? What is the real result? Not a logo. What are you really helping people to? Are you helping to transform their pantry? You know, uh, clean their home. What transformation are you giving to people? Are you helping people lose weight? Are you helping people scale their, like scale, get on their spiritual journey? Helping people. What are you helping people do? What is the transformation? Write it down for step to step. All right. Confidence, clarity, consistency. You got to have confidence. You want to have clarity and you want to have consistent cash flow. And this is the next one is a huge one. I want you to write down your sheet. What makes you different? So I had posted these videos, and a lot of them were talking about secret sauce, right? Something that my coach taught me to really dig deep and know what your secret sauce is. If you're doing a pitch, or you're at a high networking event and your spill, and you're introducing yourself, who are you and what differentiates you? Who are you and what do you do? But when you say the what do you do part in that scenario, it's what your secret sauce, not just anywhere business consultant firm. No, we help minority women business scale from $500 months to $10,000, $15,000 months, no matter what industry they're in. We meet them where they are. Our secret sauce is walking them through step by step and helping them transform their mindset. What's your secret sauce? You got to go deep. You got to know your words and how to put it into perspective. Write down everything that comes to mind with your transformation and what you do. All right. Now let's start with this. It's a huge guessing game because you probably have you know, cliche questions and things on your mind of, how can you dig deep and really make this thing work? Here's how to price it like a CEO. All right, I'm going to walk you through this. I want to give you some realistic pinpoints, and I want you to write down the reflection of your business with the scenario that I'm giving you. This is the reason why a lot of uh, high value women understand the value of investing in themselves and, paying what it costs to have one-on-one coaching, because these things like this may be harder to do when the window is so broad and I'm like giving you the scenario. But when you have a one-on-one coach, We really break it down to exactly your finances, your strategy, your business. I'm giving you the information, but you have to put it together and make it work for your business, your finances, your time, and your goals. If you wouldn't show up for $300 with a smile, then don't charge $300. That's like, that's a good one, yeah. All right. That includes prep, email support. It takes 10 hours. You know, like what is it that you're doing? How long does it take to deliver? Do you have products at home and you're like, oh, my time would just include packaging them? Or do you have an internal assistant that comes to your warehouse or even your house, your garage, and help you package these products? And then she goes to put your label on it and she goes ship them off. What does the time take? Right? What it's worth, they do it wrong. All right. One woman didn't know her EIN LLC, lost her grant. That's why your offer is valuable. Baseline formula. Want to make $150 an hour, or the offer takes 8 hours, that's $1,200. Easy math. All right. I'm gonna run that back again. It's a good scenario I got for y'all. Want to make $150 an hour. Offer takes 8 hours, that's $1,200. You have to do the math. But then also we go a step further. What is included in that $150 hour value? Is it is it overextending where you're like, girl, that's too much. You need to do $300 an hour for that. Or is it you charge it 150 and you're like, this is $80 or $90 worth of value. You gotta know. So in your $150 value offer, break down what each specific thing costs in that offer. And if it's too much, take some away. If it's not enough value, add some to it. It's all about your pricing. I can't express enough how important it is to have clarity around your pricing, because I've just got to be honest with you. When you start to make money in business, you gain confidence. When my clients start working with me, if I don't like, I've never can say out of all these years, since 2018, 2019, even back then when I didn't even have structure or plan or knew what I was doing, I never could say that any woman walked away from me feeling confused, that any woman walked away from me feeling like they still had questions, or they, if anything, they were like, I want to work with you more, but I can't afford it right now. And I would eventually see them later. They would double back, send me refer. Like, the value has to be there. You have to help people with a transformation of some sort. You have to help people gain clarity. You have to help them know, right? Clarify your offer. It's deeper than marketing. You can have posting 1,000 things on social media. Your email list can be amazing. You can make sales through your email list and all these things. Is it clear? Is the offer clear? I want to help you do XYZ. This is the transformation. What is included in this transformation? People want to know how you can help them. They don't really care about nothing else. They sometimes probably don't even care about who you are or your story, right? If they attract to you and they're like they're coming to you like they want to invest, like, hey, I need this done. 9 out of 10, they're ready to pay. You just need to list what the transformation look like for them. Because if they're coming to you, they're already sold. Or if they're inquiring, they're already sold. Your goal today is to finish the worksheet. Go deep, write your answers, don't skip nothing. You can't price confidently if you're unclear on the results you deliver. So that's why you have to really know what your transformation does for your client, for your customer. So go through this worksheet and write down all the answers to these questions so that it helps you gain clarity. Once you gain clarity, you'll be more confident in your pricing. It's just like, for an example, if you've ever had a client hit you up, maybe you are a chef and you cater, right? Let's say you cater brunch, dinner, all these things. And let's say you had somebody inquire on your website and fill out a form about hosting the event, and they put everything in they want. Your sales team hit them up and say, hey, this is the price. We can do this for this date. You send them the invoice or a half down invoice for the deposit to lock in that day and time for their event. People want clarity. They want to know what you're doing and they want clarity. They want to know exactly what's coming to the table, what are they getting for their money. If people value food, a lot of times, like right now, people, it's just the look, it's an experience, right? You may learn that a lot of people's food are different. It may not be even equivalent to a 4 or 5 star restaurant, but people are paying for that experience, that $3,000 look experience that it will cost to feed 20 people because they want the setup, they want the experience, and that's exactly what they're paying for, including what's on the menu, including these people time, including their assistants that help them with these beautiful setups, the time that it took to travel, the time it took to prep, the hours it take them to set up, the hours it take them to break all of that stuff down after they cater that event. Like, guys, it goes that deep. You have to really know, right? You don't need 10 offers. You just need one offer with clarity, confidence to get you that consistent cash flow that you desire. So, for an example, if you have something you're trying to charge $2,500 for, maybe your offer is $1,200. Maybe your people are not ready to pay $1,200. Maybe your people can't afford $1,200. So instead of trying to get 5 to 10 people to pay $1,200, maybe you should focus on creating something that 50 people will pay for half the price. Take some of the value away, package it up. You have to price right, right? People love, especially women, they love to feel like they're getting a good deal. They love to feel like it's more value than it's supposed to be, which is good. Because if you have so much more to offer, whether you're a coach, whether you have a yoga studio and you have various things going on, you want them always coming back. You want to always have, especially if it's brick and mortar. Even coaches to this point who do a lot of digital things or whatever business you have, whether it be whether you are you do lawns, or trash removal, whatever it is, demolition, construction, you want people always coming back. So make the offer clear, be confident about the offer, and make the sale. Don't let the person walk away without making the sale. Once the offer and the pricing is clear and you're confident about it, the emails you create will come off more confident, right? With the help of Chat GPT, right? By your tone and so forth. The things that you post on social media will become off more clear and more authentic, like it's you, versus trying to be someone that you're not. All right. So make sure you go through this template step by step, write down every single thing, think about this, really make time to do this. You committed, so I'm going to hold you accountable.